Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's excellent to have you here as always, and thank you for watching. Now, today's video is the result of a conversation that I had with my friend Braden Langley over at Langley Outdoors Academy. If you're not familiar with this channel, then you're wrong. I'm sure that many of you are familiar and watch him regularly, because that's pretty much where I get half my news these days. That said, he contacted me a few weeks ago to discuss some changes in UPS policy as it relates to FFLs. There's some stuff going around, and from that conversation, we both came away with the consensus that this was a giant nothing burger and it wasn't really that big of a deal. I have since gone back and done some research, and I have changed my mind. Not only do I think that it is a deal, I think that it is a huge deal. It's not just about FFLs, it's about everyone, and everybody's getting screwed. So I thought I'd bring it to your guys' attention. So what really spurred me to look into this is I got my letter from UPS. I'm an FFL holder, and they want me to update my account. To give you an idea how that is going, you basically get this letter. They say, contact us at this email address. You contact them at the UPS email address that they gave you. They want to confirm some information about your account. And then after they confirm that it is you, they want you to fill out a spreadsheet detailing all the stuff that you do with your UPS account. Then they're going to send you a contract, of which I have not yet received. And it's been 2 weeks. When it comes to business, a lot of people kind of check out because most people interact with the firearms industry at a retail level. As someone who works on the business to business side, this is a relatively big deal for me, but at the same time, you know, I kind of need my UPS account to work, so I kind of have to go through the motions to make it happen. But there's not a whole lot of people talking about this. The only one that I could really find when it comes to the new policies that discussed it was my friend Eric over at Iraq Vader in 8888. I'll have his video linked down below so that you guys can watch that. It's pretty crazy what they want access to for using a account that you've already been using. We know that UPS has been kind of going into the pain a little bit, but that's not actually what I wanted to discuss with you. Eric covered that quite concisely. I think that you can go watch that. I did some more digging, and this is ubiquitous across the board. And what I mean by that is, if you do not hold an FFL, you can no longer ship anything through UPS firearms related. And you're saying, okay, well, that's not really that big of a deal. It's a private entity. They can do whatever they want. So I flipped over and I said, okay, well, I guess it's time for me to open a FedEx account. Same thing over at FedEx. I'm going to throw both policies up on screen for you guys to see. And basically what this says is that you, the citizen, cannot ship your firearm anywhere in the country unless you hold an FFL. What that means is that, say you purchase a firearm and it breaks. Normally what happens is you get an RMA, you put that RMA in the box, you take the package and you take it to UPS or FedEx, you drop it off and they send it to the FFL and they fix it, right? I'm not entirely sure that you should be able to do that anymore. You might, again, this is me just interpreting a company's policy here. You might be able to send it back to that manufacturer because they hold an FFL. But that FFL holder, the original manufacturer, is not going to be able to send it back to you. They have to send it back to another FFL holder, which means even if you own the firearm, say you purchased it private sale or whatever it is, you have to go pick it up from another FFL, which means that you're going to have to fill out another $44.73 and probably pay a transfer fee to be able to do that. Well, I appreciate UPS generating a new business opportunity for me. I really think that this is not cool. As it exists, as far as I can find, the only way that an individual can ship a firearm is USPS. And we all know the government institution known as the United States Postal Service is rampant with corruption and thievery. I personally have had plenty of items stolen by agents of the government as it passes through the U.S. mail. So I don't know about you and how you feel about sending your potentially very expensive items through USPS, but I don't feel great about it. But as an individual, at this point, you basically have no choice. Have you guys seen any ads on the channel lately?
I can't find them anywhere. Crap. That's why I'm doing my best to bring to your guys' attention things like this headlamp from PowerTech. You can find discount codes and things like that over on our Linktree and full affiliates page, link in the description box down below.
So I would like to hear your thoughts on this whole situation with these shipping companies. Is this the privatization of gun control as we know it? Or is this simply the government employing private entities to do things that they simply can't get done themselves?